and that we find rest for our souls. See, family, like I started off, or like we started off, we have abused ourselves so much and have no rest. We find ourselves in situations that's unbearable and really hard to get through if we don't have somebody to help us. And we see that in Revelations. No, let's go to John 10:7 first. He said, I am the door of the sheep. If anyone enters by me, he will be saved. Uh-oh. He said, I am the door of the sheep. Now, we do know we have billy goats. Uh-oh. We do know we have goats. But he said he's the door of the sheep. If anyone enters by him, they will be saved. Pardon me. So Robert, does that mean that if you don't enter in by Yahushua, the way, the truth, the life, then you enter in the door of the thief? The murderer. I would say so. So all of those that say they're Torah only, that's where our ancestors were. And we see what that got them. Nothing good. Back in the wilderness, back into slavery. And looking at the answer, saying crucify him. Instead of, like the text says, he came into his own, but his own received him not. So can we say that most of them want his own anyway? Yep. Now we look at Revelations 3:20. It says, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in to him, and I will sup with him, and he will be with me. And he will walk with you. And he will talk with you. And let you know that you're his own. Yes, indeed. Hallelujah. So this is the ultimate answer, family. Not only is he the door, but he stands at the door of your heart. And he's knocking. Trying to come in. And he sent you countless messages, countless urges, countless pleas to come on in before the door is shut for good. But a lot of us were like me when I was younger. I said, Pop, give me 5 more years. Just 5 more years. And I'll be ready to serve you wholeheartedly. I was wrong. It took him snatching my hind part up and putting it in a sling, as we say, tell our testimony all the time. That's two large incisions, but I had to do 2 open heart surgeries. In 2016, I had a major stroke, open heart surgery, a brain procedure to remove a blood clot, 3 major surgeries on my left leg to remove blood clots. And because of that blood flow restriction to my left leg, I had to have 3 toes amputated. But a month and 3 weeks before that, he warned me. He said, Robert, some things about to happen that's really going to shake your faith. But no matter what you see, don't take your eyes off me, because I'll never leave you or forsake you. And see, that's what we're talking about now, family. This was the warning that he was giving me back then. But what did I do? Oh, I took heed then, but I'm saying it was plenty more before that. But that was the point where it was final. This is what's going to happen. There ain't no more getting over this. I couldn't say, well, Pop, give me 5 more years. No, It was a done deal. And it's just like the script we just read about Yahushua standing at the door of our hearts, or he stands at the door and knocks, which he's talking about our hearts. And what we're praying for today is that the Most High will open the door of your heart so you will hear this message. That the door is not going to be open too much longer. The door is closing. And we see there in John 9:4, the other side of that. And it says, Yahushua said, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night comes when no man can work. And that has a couple of meanings, family. The night is coming, just like the text says, darkness will cover the earth and gross darkness the people. And there's going to become a time when the Most High removes the Ruach HaKodesh from the earth. When he remove us and take us into the wilderness. But what Yahushua was really saying, was speaking on himself, he must do his job, his part of the mission, before he's taken away from here, before he laid down his life. But also it means for us, we must do the work that the Most High called us to do while we have the opportunity, because we won't always have the opportunity. And for us on the other side of this idea and message, we must accept the message while we can, because the message is not going to continue to go out. The night is coming. When you going to go to sleep? Oh boy, it's true. Every man got to face that time. But see, this is an individual message and idea for today. We need to get our houses in order and let him into the door of our hearts and accept that salvation he's offering. And then we'll finally look at Genesis 7:15-18. And they went in unto Noah into the ark, 2 and 2 of all flesh, wherein is the breath of life. And they that went in male and female, all of all flesh, as the Most High had commanded him. And the Most High shut him in. The Most High shut the door, family. Then nobody else shut the door. And then finally, Ezekiel 20:35-38. And I will bring you into the wilderness of the people, and there will I plead with you face to face, like as I pleaded with your fathers in the wilderness of the land of Egypt. So I will plead with you, says the Most High, Elohim, and I will cause you to pass under the rod, and I will bring you into the bond of the covenant, and I will purge from among you the rebels, and them that transgress and them that transgress against me. I will bring them forth out of the country where they sojourn, and they shall not enter the land of Yasharal. And you shall know that I am the Most High. See, that's when the door is closed for a lot of people. Now the text does go on to say that 10 men from other nations would grab the skirt or the hem of Judah. But what we need to count on today, family, is opening the door to our hearts and letting the Most High in, so he can prepare us for what's coming. Oh yeah, thank you, Pop. And I was gonna share this idea I just shared with one of our followers. We was speaking on. She was commenting on the last recording we did about the example we used with the 5 wise virgins and then the 10 unwise virgins. And I was sharing with her with this example that I used when I used it before, but it was an example that I heard from one of my managers.